Hey, what's good? Welcome back to another installment of the Make It Make Sense podcast. It's your girl, Black Rain, and I have my co-host with me.
Yes, sir. King One's here.
G Watt to the building.
And we have a very special guest here with us today. King J, you want to introduce yourself?
Yes. Hello, everybody. King J, also known as King Petty himself. King of everything pettiness. But at the same time, we are here repping everything black, supporting everything black that's positive.
All right.
Toast to that. Toast to that, guys.
That's what's up.
Cheers.
Toast to that.
A.
All right.
So, King Petty, what? King Petty, I really called you that. But, I don't know. That feels comfortable. But, so tell us a little bit about you, your background. What do you do? That sort of thing.
I do a lot. But, basically, I work, hustle, work, trap, whatever you want to call it. I get shit done. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, born in Jamaica, raised here in Jersey. EO is the home. Newark is where I went to high school at. But as far as what I do, I manage an artist by the name of Supreme Trip. I support everybody that fuck with me. Most of my friends I hang with, I know them for over 20 years. I'm 28, so it's like I support everybody around me because we black. We gotta make it in this world. Mm-hmm. Okay. So with that comes, I call myself a philomath. If you don't know what that is, if you know what a philosopher is the person who knows all the wisdom. A philomath is a person who loves to study and gain the wisdom to one day be a philosopher. So with that goes, I learn what I can, I teach what I can. Because at the same time, we all black. We got to make it in this world. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's been not even in this world, in this country. Yeah. Because the world already, as hard as it is, but this country already set us up from the beginning. And we falling for it. So that's right. You got to learn life to live life to learn life. So I'm learning so I can live.
That's what's
up. And I want to bring everybody with me.
Okay, like that. That's what's up. Cause I was trying to figure out what a philomath was. Mm-hmm. I didn't know. So that's new to me. So
yeah. All right. So look at it this way. Like I say, a philosopher. The word "soph," that means wisdom.
Okay.
So the philosopher is the one who has the wisdom.
Okay.
Math, quantity, gaining.
Right.
Philomath, you're gaining the knowledge, the wisdom.
That makes sense.
Okay. That's what's up.
Breakdown.
So, I know you said that you manage an artist. How did you get into music management?
Shit. Alright, so my homie been rapping. Like I said, most of my friends I known for over 20 years. So he been rapping since forever. I know him personally since I was 5. So he always called me. I was out to college. Yo, I'm in the area. You home? I'm at school. I'm at work. I'm at school. COVID hit. I'm home. I left my last job, October 2019. I said I ain't finding a job till February. I worked all my life. So he was in the area. Long story short, we're going to make this real quick. I ran to one of our other homies who rap and do music as well, randomly walking around downtown. He was like, yo, you seen Trip? Yo, I'm trying to get him back in the studio. 2 months later, he's back in the studio. He called me. So he back in the studio. He doing music, working on songs. I just want you to see me in my element. All the years I known him rapping, I never been there to see him create. Mm-hmm. So from there, he was like, yo, I love the energy. I love everything. I love you being there. And, you know, as a black person, as a black man, we don't really interact like that with each other. So he was like, yo, I really want you to be a part of it some way, somehow. You being the person you are, I think it'd be a good idea if you manage me.
Oh, wow.
And then from there, all COVID, we've been working.
Okay.
All COVID, we've been working.
That's what's up.
Strong
all right.
bonds, you know?
So, I know you said that you're a seeker of knowledge, right? Mm-hmm. So, what is, and this goes for, if you guys want to answer too, you can chime in. What's one book that you think that all black people should read?
You want me to start that one?
Definitely.
All right. Always forever be at the top of my list. The Miseducation of a Negro by Carter G. Woodson.
Okay.
With that book, basically, in a nutshell, I believe it was 1933 when that book was published. Small book, very small book. I actually let somebody borrow it. I would have passed it around. But throughout that whole book, I got everything damn near highlighted in that book. What it does, it tells you from the beginning of us being in this country, how the school systems added on to the failure. Now, I don't even want to say failure, because leading up to where we are today.
Okay.
So basically, how it starts from the white man bringing us here, etc. We all know that story. Then it goes to the school systems and how they teach us, how they redact stuff out of the curriculum. To this day, they're still redacting knowledge from us out of the curriculum.
Right.
Like, people don't know. It's so much that people don't know. And they're redacting and redacting. So basically, it's telling us how we were set up to fail. Because from the knowledge of what we didn't know, then they're putting us off the plantation into the, now we're people in the community. Now you can actually be a person, sort of say. And it's like, it shows you how from them redacting from the school system, how that leads to us getting jobs. And now that, we run the jobs. Now you're not smart enough to do this position. We're not giving you what they say, you need experience.
Okay.
We're gonna underpay you. You are living like this anyway, so this isn't nothing. This should be everything for you. Like, it goes through the levels of where the education started and failed with us to where we're at now, literally today, and that was published almost 100 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's deep.
Right. It's as if like our story, and this is the way that they have it in the books, you know what I'm saying? As if it started with slavery.
Right.
There's nothing that talks about like pre-colonial Africa at all. You know what I'm
Actually,
saying?
This isn't really a book per se, but any book you could find on the Moors, please, that is, if you know what the Moors did for this world, it goes back to seeking knowledge. People don't even know camels in the deserts of Africa came from originated in North America. How the fuck we get them to Africa? Moors did that.
I didn't even know that.
Nah, you putting us on.
I didn't even know that.
It's a lot, and it's like it's all us. It's
Of course,
us.
yeah.
It's us. Like,
Before there was his story, there was us.
It was us. We did the math. We're masters of math and science and art. That's why everything we touch is artistic.
Yeah,
Literally.
we created
Everything.
Literally.
So now you got these white people, these pilgrims, they coming and taking us to build America for them, but they're controlling it.
Yeah.
We did, like, look at all of our artifacts, all of our, let's say, sculptures and pyramids and how we make those colors that hasn't faded to this day. That's science. Yeah. We was doing that with less than what we have now. Yeah. Like, learn about the Moors. Learn about the Moors. It's a lot. It's a lot.
That is a lot.
You got a favorite book, Waz?
I don't read books. I would do audio of books, like that.
Audio books.
Audio
books.
Yeah. But I don't have anything in mind right now. But I'm definitely gonna check out the book you said.
Yes, the Miseducation of a Negro.
I've been meaning to read that too, but I never got around to it.
Yeah. So I'll pass it off your way.
We definitely got to make more time. I feel like the way that the system is set up with, like, you clocking in for work 8-hour shifts, some people 12 hours a day.
It's torture.
And, you know what I'm saying? And then if you have a family, you have to take care of your family and stuff like that. It's like sometimes a lot of people don't have the time, or maybe there's the illusion that we don't have the time, because we do have the time, because as much time as a lot of us spend. Look at your screen time for those of you who have iPhones. It'll tell you how much time you're on social media. It breaks it down for you. So we need to make more time to do things like reading. I personally think I used to read as a child. Like, that's why I take pride in my vernacular to this day because I spent a lot of time reading as a kid because I wanted to. And it's like, it's kind of like you travel, you know what I'm saying? You can go someplace without physically going there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what reading does for you, So I think we should definitely make more time. I can't even like give you a book that I've read recently that, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, I haven't really made the time to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know we spoke about The Alchemist. I fuck with The Alchemist a lot.
Beautiful book.
And there's another book. It's gonna come back to me, but I can't think of it now. But I got it as a gift. And the lady who wrote it, she was just breaking a lot of stuff down, just like about like how, melanated people, like how how white people, they can't physically produce, the type of melanin that we have or whatever. And it's just like, it's so much stuff and like history behind, racism. Like that shit is like literally man-made. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna think of the name of that book and we're gonna come back to that. How about you?
I would say a book called The Secret. You know what I'm saying? It just
Oh, yes.
it just basically touches on the aspect of manifestation. Different ways that you can get in tune with yourself, and you can, instead of chasing something that you want, you can draw it onto you.
Attract it
You know what I'm saying?
to you,
Attract
yeah.
it to you. So
Law of attraction.
Yeah,
The Secret.
I heard
The
there was a
Secret.
show about
That's
that
what's up.
recently.
It's pretty
too.
good.
Yeah, they have a movie.
Oh,
I watched the movie.
One
The
of
movie?
Yeah, but in about 3rd grade, my brother, he had the book and he handed it to me, and I actually started to read the book, but I never finished it. But around that time too, it was just like I noticed, like now that I think about it, a lot of like information started to come to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I physically had the book in my hand. This was like in 3rd grade.
It's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah. And it's like almost so hard. It's like almost hard to believe because it's like it's so simple.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's so simple, just like the law of attraction in general. It's so simple.
scary.
But
You
it's
know?
powerful at the
Yeah.
same
Let me
time.
say this though, because as I was reading that book, this is my second. I'm actually reading it right now. This is my second
That's
time
what's
reading
up.
it. The first time I was reading it, I read the whole book, but I kind of got scared because certain aspects of the book, it was telling you how to like manifest certain things and how to do it. So I was practicing that, and then some way somehow I was thinking about some a negative thought, and it came into fruition as I was reading the book. So I was like, damn, that shit is scary, because it was telling you like every time you having negative thoughts, these are the ways to like chase it away, or like start thinking positive so you could get rid of that negative notion and shit like that. But yeah, I was thinking about having an accident, and then I actually had an accident like in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it was just so scary. You know what I'm saying? How that came into fruition. I was like, damn.
And touching on that too, that goes back to like, what do you feed yourself?
Right.
How we were talking about screen time with social media. Most of the stuff we see on our phone is like, it ain't that positive.
Right. Right.
So then it's like you're looking at all, like, and some people go to that to make themselves feel better. They look at the stupid shit, the dumb shit to make themselves feel better.
Right.
So now it's like you out here looking at all this crazy stuff. You go in the world, guess what you're looking for? Crazy stuff. So when it finds you, when you actually find the crazy stuff, like, you can't be surprised. You just manifest it.
Yes, yes.
Like, your eyes are connected to your brain. Like, what you visually see, like, that's how you learn. Goes back to learning.
That's real.
Because if you don't see with your eyes, how else do you see with your hands? So when somebody say, yo, you feel me? If you blind, you feel me? This is how you see.
Damn. That's some real shit. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. So I know you mentioned math, and it's in the name Philomath, right? So let's talk a little bit about numerology, what it is, and how it can help us in our everyday lives.
All right.
I know you're well versed on this topic.
I don't want to
So
say well versed. I know a little something about
Yeah,
it.
he's being enlightened too.
hey, that's what it is.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
so all right, so I got into numerology when I can't even tell you how old I was. But basically this is back when we watched TV. Nobody really watch TV now. But I remember seeing a Left Eye documentary, and she was heavy into numerology. Left Eye was like the biggest crush I ever had as a child, like back to MySpace days. Like when we used to design our layouts on MySpace, I had Left Eye.
Good times.
I know. We was coding back then and ain't even know it.
Yo.
But
That's real. That's real.
Somebody else was saying that.
Yeah.
We had him
you could have
on
been working
last
in
season.
the IT.
Last season, what's his name? He was here, and he was talking about the mermaids, and he said that we were
Darius?
quoting Darius. He mentioned that,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
funny that you say that too.
Yeah,
coding,
because it's
didn't even
facts.
know it.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Adding, music and adding photo, like
the
different
whole
shit.
layout,
The whole layout.
picture here, picture there. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Everything.
Yep.
He was building a website you don't even know.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But,
Okay.
But yeah, so basically I got in it through watching Left Eye. So then as I got older, you live life. So then I forgot what else brought me back to it. But when I got there, I actually looked it up. I think I was getting a tattoo, actually. Possibly. It was. I was getting a tattoo. So with that came me digging into it. So basically, numerology is obviously the study of numbers, but how the numbers aligned. If you know astrology, how they say the stars are aligned and this and that. People go deeper with their natal charts. Numerology is the same thing, but not with the stars in the sky, with numbers. So the day you were born, it adds up into a number. You have power numbers, which is 11, 22, 33. And then you have the regular, no, I don't want to call them regular numbers, but you have because nobody's regular. And then you have the numbers, the life path numbers 1 through 9. So me personally, I'm a 7. So what that means, as I say all the time, living life, I realized I loved research. I loved learning new things. That was my thing. I like finding out what's new, what's next, I don't want to follow. I want to find it myself. So then I got back into it and I'm like, oh shit, the whole way I live my life to this day is exactly what my number says. So it's not like a zodiac sign where you open up a newspaper, open up the app on your phone and it says, this is what your day consists of. No, this is what your life is consisted of. So I can't say, yo, this is some BS, because I lived my life for 20 some odd years before I found out about it. And it read me like a book. And then I read other numbers and I'm like, that's not me, that's not me, that's not me.
Right.
So numerology, study your numbers. How you find your number, your life path number. Basically, you take the date you was born, so your month. If you're a single digit month, that's your single digit. You break everything down to a single digit. So my birthday, August 14th, that's 8/14. So the month August, number 8. 14, that's 1 and 4. 1 and 4, 1 plus 4 is 5. Then you do 8 plus 5, 13. My birth year, 1992. 9, 9, 18, 2, 20. And then the 1, 21. 2 plus 1 is 3. So now you take the 3 plus the 8 plus the 5 that we already did, which was 13. You get 16. 1 to 6, 7. My life path is a 7.
So you crazy with the numbers, cause
I'm gonna do something like what's going on here.
Right.
So the year I broke it down simple. 1992, 9 and 9 is 18. 18 and 2 is 20. 20 and 1 is 21. 2 plus 1 is 3.
Okay.
So, and then you do 8 plus 5 plus 3. The day, the month, day, year. And keep it all single digits. But if you do add all 3 and you get to 11 or 22 or 33, that is considered a power number. You don't break it down lower than that. Because you have power numbers. 11, 22.
That mean we got power, right? You know, special people or something like that.
You're a little more special than everybody else, maybe.
Yeah. So I
gotta figure out if I got power.
I'm a life path number 7 as well. I ain't do the math. The computer did it. Google did it. But I'm a number 7 as well, and I find it interesting too, because you can look at astrology and it'll break some things down, you know, that, and it's like, okay, that's cool, or maybe you don't resonate with anything, but I noticed with the life path, it's just like you were saying about the information, like I've been seeking information ever since I was little, you know what I'm saying? And I know that I'm passionate when I speak, you know what I'm saying? Like I could get into like a discussion and like I will drill my point until like I can't you know what I'm saying? Like I'll always take it further and further and further and further, and a lot of times it's just because I'm passionate about information and spreading knowledge, you know, and my truth. So I definitely resonate with the whole life path number. Like I'm a number 7, August 4th, 1993. So yeah, that's definitely what's up. Watts, you know your life path number?
I don't.
You don't?
I'm not well versed on numerology.
Yo, he really pulled it out and he's only
I'm trying to Google right now.
I don't know.
I need that.
I guess I gotta check it out because I'm not familiar with it.
Give me a piece of paper. I'll write it down for you. I'll do the math for you.
Yeah, maybe we could just do that exercise, you know, after the show. Something. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Definitely. Let's do that.
What's up.
I definitely
All right.
know.
So let's, you know, switch up the gears a little bit. We're gonna play a little game. Break it down for us because you're really good at explaining this game.
Which game? Is it solutions?
The solutions
All
game.
right. Basically, solutions is where you're given a problem or either you know, a topic, and you get to elaborate on the first thing that comes to your mind, in detail, a description of what you're thinking.
Solution to the problem.
Yeah, or a solution to the problem. So,
Okay.
I mean,
So, we're gonna start with you, Mr. Petty.
Yes.
Yes. So the problem,
Yes.
infidelity.
Solution, I would say.
Infidelity. What's that again?
Like when niggas be cheating and shit.
that's crazy.
It ain't only niggas.
it can't be a one-way street. It's in a one-way street. Can't be like that. No double standards.
The monogamy is the first thing that came to mind, but it's more than that. So basically, with infidelity, I'd say you have to be dedicated. So you got dedication, determination. You have to be strong. So with that goes, you need to know the reason why you decided to be here. So me personally, I live my life with, if I want to cheat, I'm going to be single. That simple. Because with that, I save money. I don't got to do the dates. I don't got to do that. If I need it that bad and I can't get it from you, like, I don't want to give y'all too much of my life, but
break it down, man.
Down,
you ain't gotta get personal.
Because I can't relate to everybody, and it's like I don't want to sound cocky, I don't want to sound egotistical.
Not
but
to
it's
cut
like,
you off, right?
This
is what this show is about. So you basically, whenever we talk about certain topics, you're basically giving a detailed explanation from your point of view, your perspective. So you can only speak for me. Yeah,
yes,
you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
So if you speak for yourself, however the viewers take it, that's how they take it.
I live in my truth.
Exactly.
And nothing surprised me.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what's real.
That's so
but
stimulate the mind.
So like for me, that's why the word infidelity is I don't really know how to describe it. So it's like with that, I have a lengthy list. And that acquired throughout high school and somewhat college. Because by the time I got to college, it was like, what's is more to life than that? I had all the fun. And I never cheated. And it's like everybody I sat down with and decided to be in a relationship with you, it was like, I'm going in this with all intentions of making this my last relationship. I literally jumped girl to girl to girl to girl to girl my whole life until 2014. And that's like, I'm doing this wrong. I have to make a change. I have to, because it ain't working this way. Let me learn myself. Let me learn who I am. Why, cause maybe it's not always them. Maybe it's not always me. But something ain't making sense. So it's like, so as far as infidelity, I never struggled with it because I know whoever I decide to be with is who I want to be with. But at the same time, I can't speak for everybody. So for me, I say determination, dedication, know what you're in the situation for.
Okay, bars.
Talk about it.
That's what's
I like
up.
that breakdown.
That's dope. So Mr. Wands, porn addiction.
What?
Damn.
That's heavy.
What would you want me to say?
Why are you sweating?
It's a
What's
problem.
the solution?
Solution?
That's a problem, yeah.
I would say telling niggas,
It ain't only niggas, man.
I'm just saying, cut off the internet. You feel me?
Cut off the internet.
If that's what would be my solution. You feel me? Because anytime you're on the internet, you scroll down. Even on IG,
you live in a generation that go crazy
IG,
without Wi-Fi.
You scroll down, you see them fine girls and blah blah blah, and you don't be like, damn.
Porn ain't even what it used to be.
I need to go throw hands now. You feel me?
What'd you say?
Nah, I said porn ain't even what it used to be. It's right in your face. It's on IG.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Literally.
You follow one girl on Instagram, you follow them all.
You can see some crazy stuff in the what's that? You know how they the stories that they hide from the close friends. They do some crazy stuff in the close friends, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Lord, you ain't making lists,
Nigga.
Yo, crazy stuff. Literally,
you know when your real friends are, you ain't in there.
That's crazy.
But somebody gotta have a strong will if they want to give that up. If they want to steer away or do it less, and they gotta be mind focused.
Okay.
They gotta train their brain.
Okay.
To understand that and it's not all that kind of vibes, you know.
Self-control, yeah. That's
I mean, it's tough out here for there be some people who are literally addicted to porn.
Oh yeah. It's a thing. Yeah, it's a thing.
Addicted to
Shoot,
porn.
there was a movie on that too. I think it's called Don John, something like that.
Okay.
Y'all seen that? Don John.
I've heard of Don John.
Quick synopsis is a dude addicted to porn. No matter who he have sex with, he's still going to jerk off right after. Like addicted to porn.
That's crazy.
In the end, he finds a woman he loves. I'm not going to tell you how it ends, but he finds a woman he loves.
What's it called? I got
Don John.
Don John.
So he throw hands and then go throw hands again.
Listen, it's an interesting movie. I swear. I swear.
All right, it's warming up. You know what I'm saying?
Remember that.
So funny as hell. Watts, I got one for you. Homophobia.
Solution. The first thing that comes to my mind, I would say ignorance is bliss.
Okay.
You know, a lot of individuals fear the unknown. So I would say be respectful and do your research. You know what I'm saying? Because like sometimes we tend to judge a book by its cover, so we just have our own perspective on things without any backstory or any research of how we prejudging certain things. You know what I'm saying? So just because someone is like attracted to the same sex doesn't make them any different than you. You know what I'm saying? So we can do research on how to not because we could feel a certain way once we see something or like when it's not close to home, we might just be so in a hurry to judge when it's not close to home. So like say you have a friend that comes out or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It might be different, or a child that comes out to you. It might be different how you would take that news than if it was just like you just went to school or whatever, and then you found out like one of your classmates is attracted to the same sex. You might be so quick to judge or whatever, but when it's close to home, then you take time to reflect and try to understand how can that be, or through conversations, you know what I'm saying, through dialogue, you know what I'm saying, you can have a conversation with the person and be like, yeah, well, how are you why are you attracted to certain sex? Were you born this way, or did you develop a feeling? Or certain things like that. I just think you just have to be respectful and be willing to have conversations and to be put on to certain things that you don't know, and not be so quick to prejudge. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about homophobia, because you don't want to just judge without knowing,
But a lot of and I'm gonna give you one example because I was thinking about this or whatever. A lot of us do it like subconsciously, like we're not even aware of it. Yeah. So if you say some shit and it sound like some gay shit, first thing you say, no homo. Right. You feel me? Yeah. And it's kind of like a negative connotation
to that. Oh yeah, of course. Niggas use that all the time, bro. Yeah, heavy, bro.
But it's like you may not mean any harm by it, but like just like there's a negative connotation that's attached to it that we don't even realize sometimes, because it's so deeply embedded in a lot of us,
And also, I'm sorry. And also with that, it was I don't want to say always say, but I say it'll be better how like now society or the industry media is like pushing the acceptance on us, and it's like I always say it's best if you, when I say us, I mean people who aren't.
Right.
So it's like give us time, because this is all new. Right. It's like, yes, we still have the slangs, the no homos, the pause, but it's like we catch ourselves like, oh, yeah, I but it's like that's natural. That's what we've been doing for.
Take some time to get used to.
Yeah, like just give us time to adapt. But still push your movement, but at the same time give us time so we could learn. Give us the knowledge. They've been doing that, but now it's up to us to find the knowledge. It's up to us to say, I'm gonna take that in. You have like how now you have straight people who go to Pride. Right. Of course, it's a big turn up, but it's like they're still going to find out, to learn, to see what your community is about, what your family, your tribe is about, because we're trying to learn. Me personally, I never been. But my best friend from 6th grade, he was scared to come out to me.
Oh, wow.
Mainly because I was born in Jamaica, so he know how that would go
Right.
with my family. It's like, bruh, you're not Jamaican the same way I'm not gay. So it's like, you don't have to worry about what my culture does with gay people back home. Because I'm not worried about you being gay. I know I don't like you. So it's like, talk to me like we best friends.
Right.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. It hits close.
Like, yeah.
You will see it differently when it hits close to home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not so quick to judge or dismiss. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. But you understand the fear. How we all understand fear, we can relate to fear.
Right.
Everybody relates to
that's
fear.
what it is. Yeah.
That's what's up.
So it's like, I'm going to give you time to come out. Because the signs was there, but I'm not going to say, yo, you gay. Right?
Yeah. You want to give the person time.
So give me
out
time to figure it out as well. Yeah.
Wow. This is deep, guys. This is deep. So, I mean, let's talk about it. So, what is most likely going to bring about the extinction of the human race? What do you think that's going to be, and how can it be avoided?
Let me go last on this
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want my ass.
It's funny that we're talking about this. You know what I'm saying? Because, all right.
Damn, that's deep.
I'm about to pull this in real quick. So with the homophobia and stuff like that, let's just bring in the LGBTQ community, right? And everything that's going on with what is it, the non-binary, all of that stuff or whatever.
That label, yeah.
That label, okay? So I feel like, and this is just like a thought that I be having. It's like, okay, so I understand that, it's good to teach and preach and let people know, okay, there are people like this, right? But then I also feel like there's an agenda too at the same time that's not really for the education, but it's for like the persuasion or like, because when you think about the youth is very impressionable, right? So sometimes they don't even know. You understand what I'm saying? They have things that they're still trying to figure out. And then if you make something like popular, right? It's like, yo, I'm not even gay, but I'm doing this shit because it's a trend. Exactly, So it's like, that shit could bring about the human extinction if like this is, how like they say the new world or like the new normal, right? If this is the new normal and like people aren't really even thinking for themselves because they're being, people are making an impression on them at a young age, it's kind of like, well, boys and girls don't even go together no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the trend, and it's like on an incline. You feel me? So I can see that. Not saying that that's what it would be, but I can see that. You feel me? Being like a thing. You feel me? That kind of like pushes back humanity in a sense that we're not going to be reproducing at the same level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's just my take on it.
Right.
Yeah, I like that element. That definitely plays a part into.
Yeah.
I thought extinction is like when the planet blew up or something.
Everybody.
It could be different. It could be different aspects.
Elimination of the species.
Yeah.
So stuff like that. When you say if the whole thing with like, because we need people to
to reproduce
all the time. So if that shit stopped, then everybody's gonna die.
Right. Or it's gonna slow down.
It's gonna slow down, but the population is gonna decrease also. You feel me? Extinction, they're already doing that already.
Depopulation. All that shit. Yeah.
Control.
It's always something to kill off a mass amount of people. Tsunamis, hurricanes, earthquakes. Those are all parts of extinction. You feel me? So, yeah. I don't know.
How about you, Watts?
I'd say war. War is probably.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say war is probably one of them. But you kind of beat me to it with the reproduction. I had that in mind too.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd say war is probably another one. Because we going to war over senseless things. You know what I'm saying? That we don't need to be going to war. And I'm afraid that in the near future that we might, like these nuclear weapons that are being developed or that we have in the stash. You know what I'm saying? Not all the countries, but certain countries out there, the elites, so I'm scared that people might get in their feelings, and then
Hit the
push
button.
that button, and then the next thing you know, half of the world is gone.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
wild.
So it's really
a wild
like,
thought.
I just had a conversation about that literally 2 days ago.
yeah, so that's scary. That's definitely something we should definitely be mindful of.
How about you?
Shoot, I want to change my answer. Your answers was nice. My answer mean as that.
Nah, keep it a buck.
Shoot, white people gonna cause extinction. I'm gonna say that. Take that however y'all want to take it. But just look through history. It's been there from the beginning. Alright, so how now everybody say, well, I don't say everybody, I say the hood runs the world. We tell y'all what's popping. We tell y'all what's the fashion. We tell y'all what's cool. We tell y'all. Then from there, it branches out. White people take it. Then from there, they own it. So it goes back to look at the whole TikTok fiasco. We start making dances to songs. They ain't know what the hell to fucking do. Look at our history. Everything we built from nothing. Empires. They destroy. They take and they destroy. We build and we create. So we're the creators, they're the destroyers. Who's going to destroy the planet?
Right. Makes sense.
That's with a less amount of words, but because it's deeper than that too. But to also touch on your answer as far as war, how I said I just had that conversation two days ago. So it's a show. I don't know if it's still on Netflix. It's called Chernobyl. I don't know if y'all seen that.
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. All right. Basically, I'm not sure the year, but I want to say 1953 or 4, but around that era, a nuclear power plant exploded. What do you think happens after that? A nuclear power plant explodes. And it's like, from there, that will destroy the entire world. You know how many people don't know the world almost ended 70 years ago? The world almost ended 70 years ago. So when you break it down, what is a nuclear power plant? Why is that explosion? What does that mean? What's the center of all things? The center of a cell is called the nucleus. So if a nuclear radioactive power plant explodes, it's going to destroy the nucleus of all living things. How did we stop that? People literally had to go into a mine knowing that they're about to die to save all of humanity. Would you run into a cave to save the whole world? Probably not. But at the same time, maybe. Exactly.
Damn,
I might, and it's like the closer you are to it, it's like you're dying faster, but it'll probably eventually hit America. This was all the way over, I don't remember the country, but Chernobyl is the country. But it's like, it's that serious, and it's like they tried to hide it for as long as they could, and then it's like, yo, this shit is bigger than we fucking thought.
And this shit is on Netflix, or was on Netflix?
It was on Netflix. I don't know. I don't have a Netflix account.
We sharing? We sharing that?
I got a website for everything, but I don't watch TV. But when I do, I pick and choose. I don't watch nothing out of pure entertainment. Besides anime. Another book to read, One Piece. Please.
That's a show too, right?
It's an anime but manga.
What, One Piece?
One Piece.
Yeah, you caught up?
Everybody say it's too long.
You caught up on your episodes?
Episodes.
Oh, this guy right here, he's really into anime.
One Piece?
I'll be reading.
No. Alright, so quick thing for all the viewers. If you are not reading One Piece, you're missing out on history right now. One Piece has literally just passed more sales book-wise than Batman. The only book ahead of that is Superman. One Piece literally is about 24 years old.
Wow.
Batman and Superman been around since 1930 something. So we're literally witnessing history right now as far as being a part of the anime culture. But
that's what's up. I definitely
be a part of history. Anime give you so many life lessons. Trust me, it'll change your life.
So make it make sense. We ready for that?
Oh no, we was gonna do what is it? Would you rather?
Oh, would you rather?
Round?
Okay,
One
let's
round.
do it. Definitely.
Go ahead, pull it up. And then we're going to do that. So, would you rather it'll just be like 2 scenarios and then you pick
So, would you rather
out of, the 2, which one better suits you and how you feeling, about the scenario. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun game.
All right, so how we going to go? We're going to start from King Petty.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with Petty. All right, so would you rather be able to survive falls from any height or be bulletproof?
I live in the hood, man. I'm bulletproof. that was too easy.
Shit.
That's easy.
That was easy.
Funny enough, I'm not scared of heights, but I'm scared of the fall. I don't know how that makes sense, but I could go as high as I want to go. I could look over the rail and I could do all that dumb shit. My fear is falling and hitting the ground is my fear.
That thud, like
the thought of it.
Like that, it's over in 1 second, like over.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
It would be painless though, you feel me?
Nah, some people
you don't know that. If you survive it, I'd rather die. If you survive that shit, it's over for you.
Alright, one quick random thing. I seen a news article probably about a month ago. A dude jumped off of a parking lot to commit suicide. The 9th floor, landed on a lady. He survived, she died.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's homicide right there. He going to jail, probably.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, so.
Damn. So you don't always die. I say that to say that. You
that's
don't
wild.
always die. But yeah.
Damn, man, they making this too easy.
What you got? I don't know. Who's next?
Marry a new random person every year. Marry one random person and stick with it.
Who's
Skip that.
That's her?
no, that ain't me.
No, yeah, that's you. We're going like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what is it?
All right, so marry a new random person every year. Or marry one random person and stick with it.
I ain't marrying no random. Number one.
It's either or.
You feel me?
Would you rather? Yeah, you gotta pick an answer.
If I had to pick, wow, that's wild. Because I don't know who I'm marrying. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even make that call.
I mean, they got shows about that too, right?
Marrying random people.
Strangers.
Yeah, they got all that.
Yeah.
I'm signing a prenup. You know?
Shit, it's money and I'm divorcing.
So which one?
I'm saying?
It's a business deal at this point.
Like,
I'm taking half.
Word.
Kanye said it best. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So if it had to be a random person, I would probably do the random motherfucker every year because I'm not gonna go marry some person and then they random as fuck and then I don't fucking like them and then I gotta stick with them. No,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Nah.
That makes sense.
You can learn to like a person.
Yeah, you could teach.
Well, arranged marriages, right?
They work.
Alright, Wans. Would you rather be feared by all or be loved by all?
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah,
Is
I know from you already.
That's how we can be loved by all.
Yeah, so
I'm a lover person, you know.
That's a surprising answer.
Word.
Yeah, I don't want nobody to fear me. You know?
So one round, right?
Be God.
We good?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can do one round. All right, so let's get into our favorite.
So you just gonna give us all the questions?
So you're not gonna?
Yeah.
You didn't know that either.
Yeah.
You definitely got. Yeah, you got one more.
Hold on, what do you mean?
For you.
Oh, for me.
Like, I'm so confused. Pass that over. Let me see.
I forgot.
Oh, okay. This is cool. So would you rather have a college named after you or have a sports stadium named after you?
Ooh.
That should be easy.
I would say college because if I could have a say-so in what's being taught in the curriculum.
You say all that.
But what I'm saying, if it's named after me, then you must have some high regards for me as a person.
Right.
So I must have some inputs.
Right.
So I definitely say college.
Say college. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right. Definitely. That's cool. 39% of people said that, and 61 says stadium.
Yeah, a stadium could be broken down. You know, you could rebuild a college multiple times.
It says sports stadium. Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
But I want to have an impact on the people, man.
Well,
I just do sports. But
I get that.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get into this special little segment. It's our favorite segment of the show.
You got it right.
First time.
I don't know about this
First
guy.
time. Yeah. So it's called the Make It Make Sense segment, and so we're gonna talk a little bit about colorism, right? So are black men coloristic in nature? Do you think so? And do they help perpetuate the notion that lighter is better?
Who's going first?
That's a boom boom, you know what I'm saying?
Combo style.
Combo. You can take the lead if you want, brother.
Me? I don't.
I'll take the lead on that.
Yeah. I want to hear what you say.
Alright, so are black men coloristic in nature or by nature?
Like by nature, yeah.
Okay. So words got meanings, that's why you gotta piece it together.
Okay,
right?
brother.
But yes. Easy answer, yes. really of course, because of course, I don't say of course, but the men are known to be the leaders. Throughout history, the men are known to be the ones to protect. So with that goes, the black man, we carry so much more than any other race. So it's like, as far as color goes, it's like you have to be that, I don't even want to use the stereo, proud to be black, like the proud black man. So as far as the light skin thing go, I don't care if you light, half white, as far as shade, or as dark as me, we black to them. I don't care where you live, no matter, like, you're black. And with that, we all know what being black means to us. We all know how it feels to be black, how proud we are as a people in moments. But those joyous moments when it's time to celebrate, you feel that energy. Like it's like a blanket that goes over everybody. You feel that. So it's like, the answer is yes.
So you think that black men, they perpetuate the notion that lighter skin is better? Like, as far as like when we're talking about,
no, I'm just saying I don't want to cut you off.
Like, like, say for instance, we talking about, like, Johns, like you like to say, or whatever, like, like we talking about, females or whatever. And so
so you talking as far as the opposite sex goes?
Yes, thank
you should have said that. I went on a whole rant.
Yeah, no, as far as like the opposite sex, you know what I'm saying, like glorifying like certain women and certain types of women. Do you feel like black men, perpetuate that notion that lighter is better?
I'll say no. I can't. Are we talking majority or just
majority of black men?
What you say earlier, I can only speak for myself. So I'm gonna speak for myself. Me personally, everybody got a type. No matter who you are, you got a type. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Whatever you find beautiful is beautiful. So with that goes, how I say your eyes is connected to your brain. Then you got what is fed to you. What knowledge do you seek? Where do you seek your information from? So depending on what apps, sites, shows you watch, we know what the media portrays. But then again, when it comes to apps like social media, you determine what your phone shows you. You push the buttons to go to what you want to go to. So with that goes, your eyes connected to your brain, everything is up here. So with that goes, you might grow an attraction to a light-skinned woman. Then you have the narrative that the media portrays to us as far as skin color, as far as commercials, as far as TV shows. So with that, you're seeing this visually all your life. You're being programmed, television programmed, whatever. So with that goes, me personally, I love chocolate women. I don't know if that has anything to do with the island I'm from, my family, whatever. I've always loved being my skin color, even though like Jamaicans is a thing that's going on the past few years. Everybody's bleaching their skin to be lighter. Don't get it, but it's not for me. So I won't understand it. I'm not looking into it. But me personally speaking for myself, I would say as far as women goes, it ain't about how you look, it's about how you talk, it's about your manners, it's about how you carry yourself. My biggest fear in life is being embarrassed in public. It's as simple as it sounds. I do not want to be embarrassed in public, because that says a lot about me more than it says about her. Skin color ain't got nothing to do with that. But as far as other people, I see it all the time. I hear people say it all the time. To each his own. To each his own.
Okay.
Well, I mean, for me, I like my light skin Johns. You feel me? I mean, that's my attraction. But I don't have like a preference on skin color like that. But I would just want to go for what I like more of. But females are beautiful in their own nature also. So I always like look at a female not from like how they look most of the time, but sometimes how they speak, how they walk, how they portray themselves, and those kind of things that boost the attraction even more. Right. If I see a chocolate John, and she and her posture was posture was so nice and beautiful, smile, whatever it is, I would go definitely holler and say what's up and all that goofy shit,
But you have a preference.
But I have a preference. So colorism is not to me as a problem, in black men. Just like, white guys in the industry go for white girls. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I don't know why. Maybe they think they have a status over other black guys, and that's what they want to do. But I don't know. It's not for me. I don't think about colorism like that. As a black man.
Okay.
What about you, Art?
You said, are black men colorist in nature?
Yeah, coloristic by nature or like in nature.
Is it like, are you talking from the point of being judged as a colorist, or
no, like do they have like coloristic views, like as far as like I only fuck with light skinned women,
gotcha.
Or okay. Like, you know what I'm saying?
By nature, I mean, everyone has a preference, but I think it's definitely influenced, by, everything out there.
Right.
So I wouldn't say by nature that they are. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot that goes with the agendas that's being pushed on us as a people. So I think that plays a part in it. Mm-hmm. So I don't think by nature, I wouldn't say by nature they are coloristic. Mm-hmm. But I do think that they help perpetuate the notion that the lighter skin is better. Mm-hmm. Because we've been influenced so much by, the media, you know what I'm saying? White supremacy and all this and that and the third. And even from back then, during slavery, how, the slave masters used to rape the women and, they would have a child and that would be given more privileges and opportunities than the darker child or whatever. Right. You know what I'm saying? So all of that's like mind games over time that definitely took a toll on us as a people. So I definitely think as black men, we do help perpetuate the notion, but I don't think as, nature, as far as nature, I don't think innately, something. Yeah. Okay. That's how I feel about it. Mm-hmm.
You're just attracted to who you're around.
Yeah, facts.
Before everything, nature, you're attracted to who you're around. Yeah, so we have a community of us, we're attracted to us. And it's like that's the thing with social media. You see the world in the palm of your hand. Right. I would never see this girl in real life. I know it says it right here. She live how the hell I know what's going on?
Yeah, right, there? Exactly. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
It's wild. So I mean, I'll answer the question too. So definitely, I think that you have a lot of black men who definitely perpetuate that notion that lighter skin is better. I think most of it comes from influence, and then it's just like, okay, so you can watch like certain celebrities, right? So like it's like, look at Kanye, for example. You feel me?
That's his man.
No, I'm just saying. But look at it, and he put it in the song. And when I get on, I need to ask for a white girl. That's wild. You know what I'm saying?
I want to touch on that after.
But it's wild when you think about that. So like that's trendy. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like, okay, that's cool. That's how guys are looking at that. Not even understanding like how deeply rooted this shit is. So like for men, colorism is very different. So the darker you are, the more glorified you are, because blackness is seen as masculine, right? Mm-hmm. So for a darker female, she's seen as more masculine, even though she may be feminine because she's darker. Right? And when she's lighter, she's seen as, more like beautiful. And that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
That's just how it is. So I feel like that's, it's been set up in a way that you can easily be influenced as a black man to like have like these certain preferences. Like, are they really your preferences, or you feel me? Mm-hmm. Or is someone controlling how you think and how you view things? Because this is all that's being put in your face. In the 90s, there was like a whole bunch of like, brown skin, dark skin, Johns on TV. You had what's her fine ass name from Friday? What's her name? Nia Long. You had like so many, different types of women, and then it was just like a cutoff, from there. And I definitely feel like there is like a war on black women, more specifically like dark-skinned black women. It's wild. But if you look at it, like even with a lot of the roles, like there's a lot of women who are playing black roles who are biracial, right? And it's just like, this is your representation of the black woman. You know what I'm saying? But that's not all that's out there. So I think there's definitely a lot of like influence coming from, you know, not even the black community, which is crazy.
Right.
You know, but it's controlling the way that a lot of us think and see things. You feel me?
True.
So some deep shit. But you were saying,
to piggyback off the Kanye joint. Nah, cause I feel like Kanye, man, he's just like an anomaly. Like, if you see like throughout history, like even from the beginning of his journey into music, he literally, you know, manifested everything he spoke of. You know what I'm saying? Even on the song Gold Digger, he literally told you what he was going to do.
And that's him.
That's exactly what he did.
All right, before we keep digging into Kanye, he ain't write a lot of his rhymes, so we gotta check the credits on that song before y'all hold them to them words.
Nah, that's right.
Nah, because I love Kanye.
But I feel like
with
he spoke him.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
but when you said that, I wanted to
existence.
say this also. Kim Kardashian was his dream girl. He spoke her into existence.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even the prenup, he even did that too, to a T. Like when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl. He had a black girlfriend. There's a mini documentary of Kanye's ex talking about how he left her, not necessarily for Kim right away, but once he left her, that's when he started dating a lot of white women. So he literally spoke about what he was
also on top of that, you got to remember how I say you love or you attracted to the people you're around.
Right.
Look at the fashion industry. Kanye been doing fashion since before, like 2008, 2009, when the first Nike Louis Vuitton Yeezys dropped. Like he's been. So I'm just saying, you in the fashion industry. This is your new passion, your new goal. You're still doing music, but it's like you're surrounded by people who have the same thoughts, the same ideas, the same path that you want to follow, and it's like we got the same interests. People are attracted by interest.
But let's go even a little deeper. Like, and this is something too that I noticed that's in music, right? It's like I like a long head, thick red bone. You know what I'm saying? And it's just that's just one song, but there's plenty of songs that are like that or whatever. And it's just like it's just hard to believe that that's everybody's preference. You understand what I'm saying? Right. And that there's not an agenda, because like you said, check the credits. Who's really writing this shit? You feel me? But yeah. But yeah, that's what's up. You feel me? Any last comments, guys? You know?
Nah, I think we did what we came to do.
Cause we definitely did the shit. We did the shit tonight. You feel me? So Watts. King Petty, you want to tell the people how they can reach you?
Yes, I just changed my Instagram name. IG _ him over there _ the O is the letter, the number 0, him over there _ in front _ in back. Also support the brand Hush Plug. You can follow that on Instagram as well. Be Black Studios, follow that on Instagram as well. The Law of the Grind, follow that on Instagram as well. Support black businesses. It's all merch. Beautiful merch. Quality is there. All right. Support your friends. Support black businesses before you go support the designers. We the future. And we the past.
That's what's up. Y'all already know what it is. It's Black Rain, BLVCKRAII. No, double N. My bad.
You following the outros?
It's the Jimmy for me.
Yeah, it's your boy GWatts _ GWatts on IG, and also make sure you follow us on the IG at the MIMS Podcast. And if you have any, questions or any topics you want us to discuss on the show, make sure you hit up the DMs. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you check us out on YouTube too. At the MIMS Podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we out.